Man, like that shit. Show's about to start. Hello and welcome to the Secret Stash Box. My name is Paul and I am your host. Today, NECA has created something that I have wanted for many years, since 1989. Now, yes, there was a set of these out before, but I never could find them, so I have the actual Toulon Puppet Master, a 2-pack of Tumbler and Pinhead, plus another 2-pack of Blade and Torch. Now, like I said, I loved Puppet Master growing up and everything back in 1989. Loved it. Wanted my own puppets. Now finally got them. I mean, I actually took things and tried to make like my own little versions of, especially Blade. He was my favorite, and play with them just so that I could say, "Hey, I got Toulon's puppets. I got the puppets." So, and if you notice, the boxes are actually two different sizes. One is wider than the other. I don't know if this really can be seen too good. Maybe like this. You can see it better. See, there we go. Yeah, let's line it up let's line them both up the same way. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, so you can see the difference now. One's kind of bigger than the other for some reason. That's the one with Pinhead and Tumbler inside. And if you look, they do kind of look like the case that Toulon held the puppets in. So let's go to opening the Ultimate Blade and Torch first. Now, when you open the case, I love this right here. It looks like the inside of the puppet case that Toulon had. I mean, just look at that. That's awesome. So, let's see. Now, on this side, you have Blade. And on this side, you have Torch. Now, Blade was an original from part 1, but he was made in part 3, or shown that he was made in part 3, to represent the man who killed Toulon's wife, Colonel Kraus, I think it was. So, you know, that's the reason behind Blade. That's who Blade is made after. Let's take him out first. Move this out the way here. Now, this is the Blade figure. You can see he has a alternate blade right here. Let me get a little bit closer with that. He has an alternate blade and an alternate head. Yes, I'm sorry, people. I have no zoom button, so this is what you get. Now, let's take the head out first. Now, his jaws move. Does this one? No, this one's jaw does not move. It says movable jaws on the back of it, but if you can see, I don't know how well you can see the pins in his eye. They actually have the little, like, thumbtacks coming out in his eye, and this head has some blood on it. Now, let's take the knife out. This is an extra knife that he comes with. Blood already on it. Very nice. As I said, Blade was one of the original puppets. He was my favorite. I don't know what it was. I just really liked Blade, his whole look. Okay, he's got these little tie things on the back. Trusty scissors. always have these ready in case of these little clamp thingies back here. Oh, these are so tiny though. As I'm getting these out, as I said, these are made by NECA, and they're probably, I wouldn't even say 6 inches. I mean, stupid thing. Yes, I know, this is probably funny as hell to people because these things always give me such a hard time. Let me get it up under there. There we go. And finally, I have him out. Now you see the little hook. As the left hand. And these are actually kind of sharp feeling. He's got the blade, of course, the signature for his name, on the right hand. And again, you can see the little thumbtack-like things. They're pushed back a little bit, but they're still there. And now we can take him, and we'll take this head, pop it right on off. I'm always scared when I do this that I'm going to break these. And we'll pop it right back on. Come on, pop it back on. But one. There we go. And we got the face with the blood on it. Again, they said his jaw is supposed to move, but at least with this face it doesn't. Let's see. Let's see if this face does. This face kind of has a little bit of an articulated jaw, do you think? No, not really. It opens a tiny bit, not very much. Now, let us take the blade. And of course, you know we have to put the bloody blade in. The bloody blade. In hand. There we go. Well, I guess bloody blade not really in hand, as hand. Now, the articulation's pretty good. You got the arms. The elbows are a little stiff to move. Yeah, you can't really move the elbows. They're kind of stiff. It doesn't move at the feet that I can see, which is bad because the feet are set, if you can see, they're like he's on his tippy toes. So it is going to be extremely difficult to set these up, or at least to set blade up. Oh, there goes one foot. Let's see what we can do with this other one. There we go. I think I got him down a little bit there. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with these a little bit and figure out how to get them to stand up better. Because obviously the way they have them just isn't gonna work too good. So that is the blade, which we will set him right here for now. And we will open up the second of the two, Mr. Torch. Now, Torch comes with the flame. And of course, that's pretty much it. He has where the flame comes out of his, of course, flamethrower, his Nazi hat. Now, Torch was introduced in part 2. He pop, 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 came out. He was introduced in part 2. The part where Leech Woman actually died. His jaw does move a little bit, like they said it does. Now you see he only has one face. And he is about the same size as Blade. So let's take this. This out. There we go. And now this inserts into here. Insert into here. There we go. And now it looks as if Torch is actually about to set you on fire. As I said, Torch was made in part 2. Just because they killed Leech Woman off, they figured they should introduce a new puppet in her place. And it seems we're going to have a problem with Torch as well for standing. So again, off camera, I will have to play with these some. You can see the detail on him though. The eyes. You notice the nice jacket. The point of his Nazi hat is kind of actually a little sharp. The flame looks cool coming out. Like I said, the jaw moves a little bit. So that is the Blade and Torch double pack of the Puppet Masters NECA made. And in a moment, I will come back and I will show you the Pinhead and Tumbler unboxing. So give me a minute and I shall return. Thank you.
Yo, hope you enjoyed that shit.